Yeah.
Okay.
The mic does work.
Like this?
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Appreciate you taking some time out of your week to be here to support your local community, local entrepreneurs. My name is Daniel Kirkpatrick. I'm the owner and operator of Cannon Camps Productions, where you can make memories and experience quality. Cannon Camps Productions is a video production company based right here in South Bend. We were born and raised in this community, and I spent the last decade working for myself and other companies, growing my skills, my passion, and I initially started with weddings because I like to brand us as a storytelling company, and weddings are just, what better story is there, you know? But we also have a place in our heart for small businesses too, and that's something that's come about in the last couple of years. We're now working with several businesses around town to help promote them, let people know that they do a thing, because that's probably one of the best things you can do nowadays is post a video about you doing what you do. It's #1 way of advertising. Now, we love to build up our fellow business owners, and that's why we have some problems that we need to solve so we can do that a little more efficiently. So many small businesses and individuals struggle with conveying their story, sending out a good message in a way that resonates with their target audience. And whether it's a brand that needs to connect with their customers or a couple that wants to relive their special day, the challenge is often finding the true value in visual expressions, so videos, photos, everything like that. And the interactions it can generate are mostly positive. You can't really post like a funny video or anything else without getting some likes, some shares, any kind of good interaction. But a lot of people don't know that they have a need for it yet. So any marketing tactics that you've seen work well for people in a similar industry, contact me, please let me know. I'm always up for fresh new ideas, finding the best way to connect with people. So let me know anything you guys have. Now, we do specialize in video content. A few of our recent clients have been a awesome Elvis representative who likes to do the entire Elvis presentations in song and show. Tim Dudley, great review artist. And then we have, here we have Hannah. She's one of our friends from church who is going out on missionary projects. So we made her an intro video to kind of get people encouraged to donate to the cause, send her out there so she can help people that really need it. So we really specialize in creating video content that not only captures moments, but tells compelling stories. We help businesses connect with their target audiences by providing visually captivating and content tailored to their brand or cause. Now, for personal events like wedding, we create videos that let people relive their most precious moments for years to come. And one comment I love getting from my brides, the best one was probably a screenshot where she said, "Oh, thank you, we're watching the video now." And then her husband texted her with, "Oh my God, babe, I love you so much." So, lovely encouragement. One recent business collaboration that we've done has been the Bump Ultrasound, located in Elkhart. Check them out. They are great if you are expecting or hoping to expect. Melina loves what she does. She works with mothers from all over town and just absolutely loves her job, loves the work, loves the babies. And finding people like that have just a strong passion for what they do makes them so much easier to work with, because you just gotta match that energy. I love what I do, and I wanna help you do what you love to do. Now, one of our biggest success stories is we have hit a milestone of about 300 weddings over the past decade. Quite a lot, let me tell you. If you've got some questions about that for Q&A time, let me know, because I've got some stories. One of our biggest successes has been partnering with local businesses to create promotional content that helped increase their brand visibility and customer engagement. Again, a lot of times just posting a video just helps start a conversation. And once you can just start a conversation, you're opening the doors to a ton of potential. So our biggest barrier right now is reach. I will say we do prefer a word of mouth. I believe that word of mouth carries so much more weight than just seeing umpteen ads on Facebook or Instagram. So if you know anyone who you think would be a good fit, or you think, you know what, man, you're not really doing too hot right now, let's get you, let's set you up with something, get you a little more gas in the tank so you can go a little bit farther. That's who we're really looking for. Now, developing the process, I want to expand the business, and a lot of that entails kind of building up a system, because I know what I do, but I have to train people down to do what I do. And so if you guys have gone through anything like that, where you're kind of starting to step away a little bit from some of the process, hand the reins off, like for me, I'll be bringing on some more editors, inevitably some more shooters, so we can do more events and things like that. So any info you guys have on that, where you're like, oh, you know what, I was trying to do that last year, ran into this huge problem, don't do this, always looking for awesome information like that. And then one thing that also falls along with kind of the sales is communicating the value. Because like I said earlier, a lot of people don't know what they want, surprisingly. You can tell people a lot of info, give them a lot of details, but a lot of times it's one ear out the other. And a lot of things I've learned with storytelling is that you really have to communicate the emotions to their problem. You've got to help them find their need and be like, hey, listen, I know you probably don't see it right now, but this would really help you, or this is really hurting you, and we can just advise you on that just because we've seen it for so long. So in the next 3 months, we aim to expand our reach by securing some monthly/yearly retainer clients and offering new packages such as our small business brand story package, which of course aims to help small businesses find more reach, get introduced to their clients, and just, like I said, get out there more. You gotta let people know you do a thing. Now with that, us with our growing word of mouth, love it, can't get enough of it. And our expos worth it. We've been to a few business and bridal expos. We just did one at Tippecanoe the other week. And something I see a lot of is couples kind of come in, they like to window shop around, ask a few questions, and hopefully leave with a lot of door prizes. So if we can do something to kind of enhance the interaction that we get, like maybe we need more door prizes, maybe we need some flashing lights, who knows, it could be anything. Whatever grabs the attention and starts the conversation. And of course, how is everyone feeling about stationaries versus digital? Obviously, we're business people, we love business cards, traditional, love them, can't get enough of them usually. And the turnover though between business cards and having someone be like, oh yeah, I have a Facebook, follow me. What's been the most rewarding for you? Has it been business cards, or has it been, oh, you know what, our phones are right here, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, let's connect on the internet. So yeah, with all that said, if you do have any questions for us after the event, please give us a call, text, you can scan this QR code and help us canonize the moments of other businesses as we kind of reach into the ether and help everyone connect together. So thank you so much for listening.
So let us help you go
Yes.
back one slide.
Back one slide, absolutely.
Okay, so a couple of things come to mind. So with your one question where you said, what do you like better? In my experience, you have to meet people where they are. So you have to do them all, because you don't know where they are. So when I meet someone and I'm up on my game, so to speak, I go Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all of them. I do digital, I do regular, I do everything, because it's easy. So for example, just use me. I feel like I do a pretty good job of networking, but if you try to reach out to me on LinkedIn, it'll be weeks. If you do it on Instagram, might be a few less weeks. If you do it on Facebook, it's right away. If you send me an email and I know it's you, like it says you, I'll open it right away. If it says something, I don't know it's you, then that email may never get opened. If you call me, if your name is not in my address book, I probably won't answer. If you text me, I'll always answer. So I think you have to, instead of trying to figure out how to reach me, what I do is I just reach out in all areas. That's what I do. What does anybody else do? What do you guys think?
I have a comment. I think what's more important than you having the business cards and reaching out is that you collect the information from the people that you want. So I even had a master networker tell me that he won't even have business cards. What he'll say is, "Oh, I don't have car, I need to get yours." Or put your number right in my phone.
Right.
So, because then that puts the follow-up in your hands, and because you're probably more motivated, you'll get in contact with them before they get in contact with you. Yeah.
That's a good strategy.
That's good.
All right.
And the whole thing about paper versus digital, I think you have to do both because, you know, you have all these generations, and I run into people where I'm training them how to use the digital card. And then I run into people who, I had over, I think first year and a half of business, I think I bought like 1,000 business cards. I've given out like 1,000. So I stopped buying the business cards because I've given out 1,000 business cards, and maybe out of the 1,000, maybe 3 proactively contacted me, or 10 at the most. But like she said, if I get that person's information, then I proactively reach out to them. I mean, we can use us as an example. Like, she gave me her business card. I don't know, did you get my information?
I found you on Facebook.
Right, so, but it took a whole year for me I said, oh, I had her business card, I had it around, I looked, and I was like a whole
Yeah,
year. And finally I invited her to Million Cups, and that's how she came here. I was like, you know, I meant to call you from your business card, and I didn't. Just meet me at Million Cups. And so that's how she started coming. So that shows, like, the business card, it was important that I got it there, but it's just hit or miss, like, so you have to kind of just do everything.
Anybody else?
So, an idea for you, I used to be in a direct sales company, and we did the big bridal spectacular literally right before COVID. And it was horrible after fact, but anyway. So we were the loudest ones in the Century Center. We made it purposely because we wanted the brides to say, what's going on in that corner? We need to go over there. We had bells and whistles, and we're hooting and we're hollering because in the direct sales company I was with, we did parties. And so we would yell, she said yes, and we'd give her a sash. So then the brides are like, where did you get that? Oh, I got that from that, booth over there. So yeah, you need to go see them. So just something different and flashy to be like, hey, where did you get that from?
Something unique, memorable.
Something unique, memorable to be like, oh, how did she get that sash? We need bright colors, and then right away, since we had multiple consultants at the table, we had one girl who got whoever the bride was or the maid of honor, fill out this information. So now you have the bride's name, or now you have the maid of honor's name. So now you've already got that contact info. You don't need to worry about giving out any business cards or anything like that, because now you have their contact info. Then the other person was like, here's your sash, thank you so much. And then the other girl would be like, well, now that you said yes, ring the bell. And so the bride's ringing the bell. So we made them basically in our booth, interactive. So kind of think of that, because it's something you don't see every day when you're going to an event. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like, oh, here's your card, thanks, nice meeting you, stuff like that. So kind of make it a little interactive. Even, I don't know if you guys have a way to take photos of people when they're there.
Oh, yeah.
To where, do some props or something like that, and then they get a picture and, whatever, some
And have
type
them
of
post
memorable
on
thing.
Facebook with a hashtag.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, lots of hashtags.
Yeah.
Bouncing off of her idea, those
Yes,
really
sir.
bright flashing lights like paparazzi, if you could see those from a distance at the booth.
Yes,
That's a
and
great idea.
for example, I do wanna, there you go, I actually did have these set up at the Tippecanoe Center. We've got some very powerful big stage lights that kind of go on and off with different colors, so I like that. I think we could definitely do that. I think a lot of what I'm hearing is no matter what, get their information.
Yes,
Right.
Yeah.
yes,
All right,
Yeah.
Stephanie.
their information.
And then maybe I was at a wedding and they had, one of those portable, small little cameras.
Oh, yeah,
where
the
they
little
printed
Instaprints.
off. Yeah, and they
Yeah.
would have people print off those like
Yeah.
little miniature Polaroids. So maybe if friends, they're there with their friends or whatever, you can give those away for free. And then people like, where'd you get those? Well, go to that booth to get the free Polaroid.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then put
like
a
that.
sticker
Little
on the
takeaway.
back, that's for me.
Yeah, sticker on the back with your contact information.
All right, these are some good ideas. All right.
Also, I think testimonials are great, so I like to say, I don't know if you remember this, but right now, the expo the Women's Summit, the Women Entrepreneurs Summit we're getting ready to do our 7th year. But in our 2nd year, Sam was our videographer. I don't know if you remember
Yes.
that. We were at the Chicory Cafe here
I
at
love
the
that.
event
Those
center.
Early days. Love
That was amazing. It was early days for all of us, but you were really great. And then this year we stopped doing the expo for women. We closed it down. But the year before, you came to the event and did videos there too. You're amazing. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Like I said, I try to get out in the community as much as I possibly can.
That's really great. I think you should contact people directly about their events because everybody who has events, no matter how small they are, they want to have a videographer to be there or to do some video commercial or like an interview with the participants or so maybe you could do some sort of, because when I met you at 1 Million Cups,
Yes, it was.
not now, but years ago, you talked about how you do storytelling, like how you do your videos through telling a story. And so every event needs their stories shared and everybody's looking.
Yeah,
So that might be
100%.
The other thing is partnering with event centers where people have events. Like
Yes.
my aunt is having an anniversary thing, and my family's having it in an event center in Leidick, and I've never even been to an event center in Leidick before. So
Never even heard of Lighting.
Yeah, Leidick is out going toward the airport, past like
Edison.
Edison Road.
Edison, okay.
Yeah, it's a small town.
Yeah, it is.
It's a real small town.
My best friend grew up there, so I used to ride my bike across the tracks, go there all the time. But like, it's those small event centers that nobody thinks, everybody goes to the main ones. But if you catch those smaller ones,
That's a great
where
idea.
people might not think of using, those might be ones that you can get your niche and be the main video provider or vendor for them. I have another cousin that owns an event center in Niles, Michigan, so I just went there for a family event last Saturday. He owns an event center and we had a party there, never seen it. In the Hispanic community, Latino community, they have a lot of small little event centers, so you might wanna look into the Hispanic community.
I will say some quinceañeras cost more than some weddings.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
They go nuts for
Way
it.
out.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So that might be a niche too, like to try to target certain groups of people or certain areas that are not as well known, because everybody goes for the main ones.
That's true. Like, yeah, the bigger cities, like, I know you can't throw a stone in South Bend without hitting a photographer. Video's not as bad, but yeah, that's a good idea. Going into smaller communities where it's
There's
like
not a lot.
Yeah,
not something they really think about.
yeah,
Okay.
like Leidick, I would go to Niles, across the border Elkhart, Goshen's not far.
Okay.
I was gonna say Buchanan,
Yeah, Buchanan.
Galeen,
Um,
you know, like all that over there.
Like whirlpools, like right across the border of Michigan, you know, like it's an hour away, but you know, like even if you developed a relationship with Whirlpool right there in St. Joe, Michigan.
Yeah, so
All right, I'll have to reach out, see what I can do. All right. Anyone else before I hand it off to our next presenter?
Actually, we're gonna take a little break.
Oh, yeah. All right, thank you all very much.
Sam?